In just a short while, Sheng Jiaoyu arrived at the Eastern Palace. She lingered outside the palace gate for a long time, slightly tilting her slender neck to look at the blazing warm sun overhead. She clenched her fists on her own and summoned up the courage to step over the threshold. Eunuch Cao caught sight of her and called out with a smile, "Young Master Sheng, have your injuries healed?" Shengju pursed her lips and nodded. Eunuch Cao squinted at her, secretly marveling in his heart that young Master Sheng was really getting more and more good-looking, and was no less attractive than the palace maidens. He gently flicked the horsetail whisk in his arm, bent slightly at the waist, and said to her politely, "His Highness is in the study. Please go in." Sheng Jiaoyu straightened her thin back, walked slowly on her feet, clenched her thumb and pinched her palm hard. Her legs trembled slightly out of her control. Suppressing the fear engraved in her bones by that person, she raised her hand and knocked gently on the door. "Come in." Sheng Jiaoyu's palms were sweaty. She released her thumb and slowly pushed the door open. The room was filled with a faint smell of medicine. The study was brightly lit. The man was standing with his head bowed in front of the golden Yanmu table. The sunlight shone on his side face through the window lattice. His face was like white jade, fair and translucent. He was wearing a dark blue Kessie crimson robe today with his long black hair as smooth as silk tied up by a jade crown. His facial features were delicate, and when he was silent, there was an intimidating presence of being awe-inspiring without anger. Sheng Jiaoyu bowed respectfully and said, "Your Highness, the Crown Prince." The man put down the writing brush in his hand and slowly looked up. His beautiful, gloomy eyes glanced at her coldly, and the oppressive gaze lingered on his pale face for a long time. After a long silence, he asked, "Why are you so late?" Usually, he was the most diligent one, fearing that others would snatch his work, but today was unusual. He was a full 3/4 of an hour late. One couldn't help wondering what he was avoiding. Could it be that he was scared of being beaten with the rod? Wei Jing then thought to himself that it had taken so many days to recover from just 20 strokes of the rod. He was really more delicate than a woman.